Wednesday ball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Here's another 0-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, this club really needs Andrelton Simmons to turn it around. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Anthony Rendon.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now is Anthony Rendon. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. LeMahieu for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Rendon is off at first with 2 away. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels strand one. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Julio Teheran is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there. 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And a full count now, 3-2.
Count is 3-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Luke Voit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Voit, 28 years old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Teheran has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
To 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. 1 down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today.
Number 5.
And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. And Albert swings and misses. Good rip at the fastball, but it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cozart brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 2-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 7. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ford in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, Hero, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now. Torres is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 35 now on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Settling in now, Torres. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. The relay. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple.
Batting eighth.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So a runner at third here with one gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Gardner takes his lead at third with one away. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Beaten into the ground over to first. Pujols has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Two runs already home, and now you can make it three. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Striding in, Mike Ford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Misses, ball two.
The classic back foot slider right there with two strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Rendon is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. But they strike for three in the inning. Two on this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 3-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, Jose Brusino. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Bends into the zone for a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also
right
worth
fielder.
noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He flied out leading off the ball game. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance, Aaron Judge. He's set and the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luke Boyd.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Nope, that's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Takes this the other way to right. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Upton stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Stanton.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Back up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting,
and I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out.
Hang on. Got time.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
One strike.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ready now, Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Popped him up. Brasino is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the 3rd baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mike Ford.
Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Cozart has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Calhoun. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. First offering on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Gardner will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That one's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ford is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Simmons at second with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Maria is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 51, Jaime Correa.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
The designated hitter, Loose. Boy.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Gary Sanchez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Hit high and deep out to left field. Upton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
Now batting, Torres. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
11.
ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 2.
Ball 2.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two down, runners at first and second. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Justin Upton now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ohtani.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here now the 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. LeMahieu with a great stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Dealer, I'm going to tell you, every pitcher appreciates that. You have a runner in scoring position. Great job at knocking that ball down, keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a former infielder, nothing puts a smile on our face better than trying to save runs for you guys. We know how much it means, and he made a heck of a play. That diving stop will prevent a run. Now let's see if the pitcher can get us out of it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Cole Calhoun. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Nestor Cortez Jr.
From the stretch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Set to deliver the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. So stepping in, Mike Ford.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrelton Simmons get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Zach Britton is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Zach Britton.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Britton, a 6'3" left-hander. He's a 9-year major league vet. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So a runner at first now with one away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Simmons, base runner at first with one out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball one, well below the zone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Michael Hermosillo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Michael Hermosillo.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Called strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. But not in time as the run is trimmed to 1.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Roll. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
In now, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Albert now. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Britton's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
The batter, number 7.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Fletcher.
Luis Sessa is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Jose Brusino, as he sends it on the ground to first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and they'll have to put the tag on him at second, but it's a 3-6 double play, and very quickly the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.